These are 7 realistic habits that allow me to save thousands of dollars every year without having to be a recluse and delete every fun thing in my life. So if you don't just want a rich bank account, but a rich life, this video is for you. And if you're new here, hi, I'm Natalie. I talk about ways to live a financially conscious life. So if that interests you, subscribe for more. Number 1, limit social media. Every scroll on social media basically feels like an ad, and it's not just the influencers, it's the algorithms designed to make you feel like your life is incomplete, because the main way that these social media platforms make money is advertising revenue. So many brands have realized that this is the attention economy, and they're spending millions of dollars on advertising campaigns. We're constantly hit with videos that tell us that we have to have the latest phone, new clothes for every season and occasion, aesthetic home decor, and gadgets you didn't know existed yesterday. And the scary part of it all is that they're preying on us to make an impulse purchase with how easy it is to pay for things with Apple Pay. I'm here to tell you that most of the things that we buy from social media don't actually improve our lives. We all know that that item that you impulse purchase is gonna end up in a drawer, which is gonna end up in the garage, which is gonna end up donated and eventually back in the landfill. This is not to say delete social media. I really believe there are some niches that are doing more for our society than we had back in the day, like the personal finance space or the self-improvement space. I mean, I literally make personal finance content for a living. But if your goal is to save money, be really intentional with what is showing up on your feed. Try to unfollow accounts that's always trying to sell you something. Delete shopping apps from your phone and unsubscribe from marketing emails. Try to set screen time limits, because the less you scroll, the less you spend. Number 2, implement no spend weeks and months. One of the most powerful habits that I implemented was no spend weeks. That is, for weeks at a time, I would only spend money on essentials. Groceries, bills, the mortgage, no random Amazon orders and impulse purchases just because I felt like it. After doing this practice multiple times, it honestly felt peaceful. Instead of going out, I stayed in, had home hangouts most of the time, cooked food, watched anime, walked the dog, make videos, spent time learning something new. When you do an intentional pause like this, you realize how much spending is tied to boredom in disguise. For me, I realized that doing no spend weeks and months taught me that I don't need a lot of things in my life. Moving on, number 3 is lowering your bills. Saving money isn't just about spending less, it's about optimizing what you already spend for every single month. So let's talk about bills. Most people assume that most bills are fixed. I can tell you right now that they are absolutely not. You can negotiate your car insurance. Me and my husband recently did this exercise where we called multiple car insurance companies to see who would offer the best deal for the same insurance. We ended up making the switch from Allstate to State Farm, and because of the switch, we are saving over $100 each month. I'll link a tool in the description below so that you can see what car insurance exists and go through that same process to negotiate your car insurance. Another thing you can do is downgrade credit cards with annual fees. Not cancel it, downgrade it. If you signed up for a credit card with an annual fee and you're no longer reaping the same benefits because you already used the welcome offer, don't be afraid to call the company and ask for a retention offer or downgrade that card so you keep the credit history. If you're no longer traveling as much, using the lounge access, and just maximizing the benefits of the credit card, you're better off downgrading it and not paying the annual fee. Another idea, if you want to be absolutely ruthless in saving money, is looking for better housing options. Housing is the top expense for most Americans. If you can save hundreds of dollars by getting a roommate or moving to an apartment with a really good offer, you should absolutely do it. Trust me, your future self will thank you. Moving on, number 4 is kill money leaks like subscriptions. Most likely you're paying for a subscription that you forgot about. Streaming platforms, apps, memberships, free trials that you never canceled. That's $99 there, $14.99 here, $21.99 there, but together they're stealing hundreds of dollars a month right from your pocket. That's why today I want you to do an audit on all of your subscriptions, open up your bank and credit card statements, search F subscription, and cancel anything that you haven't used in the last month. Because if it doesn't actively improve your life, then it's not worth your money. Next, 5, host potlucks instead of going out. I love my friends, but going out every weekend in this economy There's no way. It all adds up way too fast. Drinks, food, tips. One night out here in Seattle is guaranteed $100 to $200. So instead, I started hosting potlucks at my home where everybody brings one dish and we get to chat, laugh, play board games, and it honestly feels like a more meaningful time than trying to have a conversation over loud music at the bar. All this to say, saving money doesn't mean isolating yourself and becoming a hermit. It just means redefining what fun looks like. Moving on, 6 is finding low-cost hobbies. I think a lot of people overspend because they don't know how to enjoy life without spending money. I mean, I know for me, when I was in middle school, the fun thing to do was mall crawl and retail therapy. But I've realized that my favorite moments in life cost me almost nothing. So try to find hobbies that are low cost that are gonna fill your cup and make you happy. For me, that's walking my dog, reading, playing board games with my husband and friends, writing, learning a new skill. Ironically, all of these things make me feel richer than the most expensive purchase I ever made. And 7, fill your time with learning and skill building. The mindset shift that changed everything for me is that saving money is half the equation. The other half is increasing your income. Instead of spending all of your free time consuming content, scrolling on social media, binging Netflix, use your time to build skills. You can learn career skills, different side hustles, investing, negotiating, marketing, content creation, AI. Because if you can hone in on building some of these skills in order to further your career or start your business, you'll be able to earn more and accelerate your financial goals. So if your goal this year is to save money, don't start with an extreme budget. Start with building good money habits like the ones I've mentioned in the video. And if this video helped you, don't forget to like and subscribe for more like this, and comment below what habit you want to take in 2026. I'll see you in the next video.